NBA Cup. We're excited. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these two group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at small forward. Brunson passes to Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Quickly against Brunson. Barrett passes to Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Hart. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Barnes, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ingram. Oh, man!
Look out below. And well, usually Ingram is an understated player, relies more on being smooth, but not that time. He finished with some flair.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Barrett passes to Ingram. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and it's finished off by Barrett as he lays it in.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. New York needs to get off a shot here. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Ingram, the pass to quickly. Deflects the pass. Here's Bridges. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Scotty Barnes on the receiving end of that one.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes left, 8 in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Brunson. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Barnes. Anunoby against Ingram. Going inside, uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Clarkson outside. Screen by Hart. Fires for 3. New York, no good that time either. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mobo can't hit. Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 2. Towns looking for an opening. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Toronto making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. Barnes against Yabusele. Elbow. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And Scotty Barnes epitomizes the term point forward. He can really initiate your offense.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening. Clarkson outside. They need this. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the 1. Dick against Bridges. Right side Dick. 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Wow, you can see the added strength for Barnes. It really helped him there.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And while tonight is a Cup quarterfinal match, this game still counts in the regular season standings, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and the semifinal will as well. It's only the NBA Cup championship that is separate from the regular season.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back over to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Raptors lead by 8. Here's Barnes. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. They get the rebound. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And New York has possession. Last time they met was in New York.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns, he's checked in for Clarkson. Outside Ingram. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension tip.
And BA, I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Vliet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
Top-tier organization trying to stay competitive.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Knicks trail by 5. Robinson, a screen on Ingram. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Bridges.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Dick. Barnes against Robinson. Barnes passes to Ingram. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Towns outside. Here's Robinson. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. .144 left in the first half. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Shed. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Now here's McBride. No points so far. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Anunoby against Ingram. 1:05 left in the second. And again, Toronto, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside McBride. Towns on a screen. Sinks it from distance. McBride's got 5 now.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Mobo. Abaji comes in for Barnes. Barrett's checked in for Dick. And quickly subbed in for Shed. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Hart. Bridges against Barrett to stop the drought. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And there's R.J. Barrett helping to space the floor for this offense.
Brunson against quickly. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Towns on a screen. The 3. That one no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings. These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a half from him.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Poeltl in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Ingram against Anunoby. Outside Ingram. From behind the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Quickly against Brunson. On the wing quickly. Yet to see a basket. Outside Barnes. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Hard with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. And here's Bridges. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Knicks lead by 4.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
With the step back, here's Barrett. Oh! Wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Barrett putting on a show, an unreal throwdown right there.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing, covered by Ingram. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. And here's Bridges. He's guarded by Barnes. Bridges passes to Hart. And a miss there on the triple.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Quickly outside. Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Hart. Here's Barrett. Brunson against Quickly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Quickly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When Quickly gets that kind of space from deep, he is deadly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit. Bring that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Ryan, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Barrett. No good that time. Nice D from Bridges. Now Anunoby. There's the triple. The second effort. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Dick comes in for Barnes. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. And a switch here also for New York. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby. Pass to Shed for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Shed's got 5 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Dick. Here's Bridges. And he lays it up and in. He has 6.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clarkson outside. Now Towns. 7 points in the game. Hart from long range. Rebound Toronto. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Dick, the pass to Ingram. And stolen by Bridges.
Raptors foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Michael Bridges at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. New York making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
and that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 4. Dick with a miss. New York leading by 5. Pass to Anunoby. McBride with it. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Here's Shed. McBride covers. Now Grady Dick. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Dick. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Shed. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Here's Barnes. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Back to McBride. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson, right side. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Mobo. Ingram comes in for Dick. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Walter. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Shed. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Bridges against Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. Here's Pirtle. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yeah, well, this is where Pirtle operates, right there. Close to the rim. He's extremely comfortable and very efficient.
Now Brunson shoots a 3. Barnes with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now Ingram. Six on the shot clock. Barrett outside. From deep three-point land. Anunoby there for the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Quickly. Oh, off target from downtown. New York leading by 10. Now Hart. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Bridges. There's a screen. From deep. Cleared away by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Now Barrett. And he gets it to go from the low block.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Brunson against quickly. Brunson surveys. Brunson inside with the finish.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Anunoby against Ingram. 40 seconds left in the game. Here's Pirtle. Yes! Using that window!
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be.